A streaming service to start offering video games. A hip-hop legend passes away. A Nicktoon revival of sorts. 18 Emmy nominations and still canceled. A game changer in the video game handheld space. All that today on BNA Nerdy News. Stay tuned. Hey yo Alliance, it's your boy One True Red Hood and reporting here today for BNA Nerdy News. Netflix is trying to expand its horizons by moving past movies and TV shows into the realm of video games. This week it was announced that Netflix has hired former Electronic Arts and Facebook executive Mike Verdu to head their video game division. Could this go the same way as Stadia, or do they have a master plan that's going to work? Well, we won't know until we watch. But in my opinion, Netflix is pretty successful, and I'm thinking they're going to do pretty well in the video game space. The bigger question to me is there going to be some peripheral you got to buy, some controller? Are they going to try to run it through remote controls for your TV? If they come out with some good hardware to back up their software, Netflix could be a challenger. We'll have to stay tuned and see. In other news, could Nick be the next big franchise when it comes to fighting games? This week, Nick announced its All-Star Brawl. That's right, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, which will have multiple characters from multiple Nick properties, including Hey Arnold, Ninja Turtles, Ren and Stimpy, and the list goes on. They've announced a total of 14 characters that will be featured in this All-Star Brawl to start off with. But if I'm not mistaken, they've made reference to at least 20 stages. So there may be additional stars coming before the launch, or there may be some DLC characters we get to go with these stages. The list of characters to be included in this Nicktoon All-Star Brawl are Helga from Hey Arnold, Danny Fathom, Sandy Cheeks, Zim from Invader Zim, Nigel Thornberry from the Wild Thornberries, Michelangelo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Leonardo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, SpongeBob SquarePants, Patrick Star, Reptar from Rugrats. I can't wait to see how they do Reptar. Lincoln Loud from the Loud House, Lucy Loud from the Loud House, Powdered Toast Man from Ren and Stimpy, and Oblana from Our Real Monsters. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited for that Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Could it be the challenger to Smash Brothers that we've all been waiting for? Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is going to be released on Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch, as well as a PC version coming later down the line. The release date has not been announced, but is rumored to be sometime fall of this year. Now in some somber news. Marcel Theo Hall, aka Biz Markie, passed away this week at the age of 57 years old. He will be missed. He is definitely a hip-hop legend with his smash hit songs, Just a Friend and The Vapors. The legendary Biz Markie was not only a hip-hop legend, but he has starred in several TV projects as well as movies. His biggest role to note may be that of him in Men in Black 2, where he played an alien, or on Yo Gabba Gabba, but he's played in several other movies and TV shows. Biz Markie, you will be missed, my brother. Rest in power. On to some lighter news. Nubia, that's right. Nubia is now the queen of the Amazons. The Wonder Woman character is finally getting her own comic book. Nubia was one of DC's first black female heroines, and it should not be understated how important this is to the culture. I, for one, plan on getting every copy of the Nubia comic book. It's a 6-issue arc from what I'm gathering from information that has been leaked online, and I cannot wait to read these comics. If you are a comic book fan, or a fan of strong black women, or just someone who wants to help show how important representation is to the culture, you have got to go out and grab that Nubia book. I'm not sure of exactly when the first issue will be released. We will keep you up to date on that as that information arises. Mattel announces its Masters of the Universe toy line will be premiering at Comic-Con San Diego this year. I remember when I was young, that was one of my first toys that my mom ever bought me. I remember having a Battle Cat and a He-Man and a Skeletor. I also remember going as Skeletor one year for Halloween. I was a little upset that I wasn't able to be He-Man, but those costumes were sold out. But on a serious note, I'm excited for these new toys. They look pretty good. Lately, Mattel has been stepping its toy game up, but never forget that anything that's going to be premiering at the San Diego Comic-Con is going to be in short supply, and if you want it, you might have to pay out the nose for it. 18 Emmy nominations and still canceled. That's right, I'm talking about Lovecraft Country. Lovecraft Country has the dubious distinction of being one of the most recent TV shows to have multiple Emmy nominations and still not get a second season. This is unacceptable. We in the black community have been begging for representation for so long, and for us to finally get it and the show not last longer than one season, I'm at a loss for words. If you have not seen Lovecraft Country, you need to go out and you need to watch it. If we can bring enough attention to this, maybe the show will get a second season. But it also shows how we have to, as black people, support other black entertainers and entertainment. If we want more representation, then we have to watch great black representation. I'm not saying we have to settle for anything just because there's a black star in it or is written by a black writer. But if it's great TV, then we should definitely reach out and support it. On to some lighter news. Silverhawks. Yes, the Silverhawks TV show is coming back. It is being revived by the same people who bought us the TV show The Toys That Made Us. I am excited about the Silverhawks TV show. I was a fan as a kid, and I'm hoping that they do justice to this amazing cartoon. But we always have to be prepared for it to be some super kiddie, dumbed down version of the show like they did with Teen Titans, unfortunately. But if it's really good, we'll be watching and we'll give you reviews on it here at the Black Nerd Alliance. This week, Valve announced a brand new handheld, something to compete not only with the Nintendo Switch, but also with the Xbox and the PlayStation. That's right, a portable PC. Valve is saying that this is their game changer. The prices is starting off at $399. It goes all the way up to $649 for their top tier model. I am super excited for this. I have been wanting to get into the PC gaming space for a while, and I think this may be a good entry door for people like myself who are not interested in building their own PCs, but can get something directly from a company that has a very vast streaming catalog. Valve, we're keeping an eye on you. Hopefully, you can bring this to light and it'll be a success. Well, that's it for today, guys. We've talked about video games, we've talked about movies, we've talked about hip-hop, we've talked about toys. But none of this would be possible without the support of the Alliance, and we truly thank you. As always, I say, representation is important. And in order to keep our representation going, we ask that you please like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram. We announced the giveaway last week. The giveaway is going to be 3 very highly anticipated video games, as well as some other swag that's going to go with the first, second, and third place prize. We truly appreciate you guys as always. Remember, support the culture, support all the nerd groups, support the Black Nerd Alliance, and as usual, none of this would be possible without you. We love you. Thank you. Peace. Be safe out there.
Get those nerds! Nerds! No!